Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from AlexMercedCoder.dev. And this is going to be a quick video. I just want to kind of talk about creating chainable methods. So basically, if you're writing an object, whether you're using classes or just writing an ad hoc object, how could you write it in a way that makes it chainable? Okay, so let me create a JavaScript file. So we'll just call it chain.js. Const, we'll say this is me, okay, Alex. Okay, and okay, now we're gonna have a bunch of functions. So we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna have a function for me waking up in the morning. So wake up, and that's gonna equal a function that essentially just console.logs Alex wakes up. Okay, then we'll have another function that says called eat breakfast. That is a function that when we call it, just console.logs eat breakfast. And then we'll start with that. Okay, so I have these two functions. So now if I call alex.wakeup, Alex will wake up. Okay, we'll just run the file so you can see that that's what happens. Node chain.js. There we go. Alex wakes up. Okay, so we see that that works. The functions work. Okay, and they work individually, so I can use both of them individually. Okay, on their own lines, like that. Alex wakes up, Alex eats breakfast. But then I have to write them each on each line. The reason being is that technically these functions return nothing. Okay, so essentially nothing is returned by wake up, so there's nothing for me to chain against. If I try to chain and say, hey, eat breakfast, okay, I'm going to get an error. Why? Because wake up returns undefined, so I'm trying to access eat breakfast off undefined, and I can't access properties of undefined because they don't have any properties. So how do I make this work? How do I turn the object and make it where these two functions can be chained together like this, so that way I don't have to break it up into multiple lines? So you might notice like libraries like jQuery do this really well, where you can really chain a lot on one line. Well, the trick to this is you just at the end of a function, the object should return itself. So return this. Okay, so in this case, what happens is that the function runs. When wakeup is going to run, it's going to return Alex, because this is going to equal the Alex object. So then I can then chain and then run the eat breakfast function off the Alex object again. And I can just kind of do this perpetually. I can just be like dot wake up, dot eat breakfast, just go on this never-ending cycle, because technically now I can just chain them together as much as I want. Oh, what happened there? Oop, I spelled eat breakfast wrong. That's what happened there. Okay. Oh, I spelled eat breakfast wrong both times. Okay. And there you go. So you see Alex wakes up. So basically wake up runs, it returns the Alex object. Then eat breakfast runs, it returns the Alex object. Then wake up runs. So the idea is that when you're chaining so basically if you're writing a chain of methods, you always have to think about what the previous method call returns. Okay, because I can only chain off, eat breakfast can only be chained if wake up returns something that has eat breakfast as a method. Okay, and then for these functions to be chainable, they need to return something that has additional methods to it. In this case, if you want the same object to kind of be able to chain its own methods over and over again, then it should return itself. Okay, a good example of this is jQuery, where basically pretty much all the methods in that jQuery wrapper returns itself. Okay, so then you're able to be like, basically do these long chains that manipulate a DOM node. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. My name is Alex Merced from AlexMercedCoder.dev. Have a great day and enjoy.